Madam Toastmaster, fellow Toastmaster members and guests. Effective communications are vital to every relationship. It doesn't matter if the relationship is personal, business, or any other kind of relationship. Today I will talk to you about effective communications as they relate to business relationships. Communication can be defined as the transfer of information through means of speaking, listening, reading, writing, even body language. I will focus on 3 of those areas, namely speaking, listening, and body language. First, let's look at speaking. Speaking is the most spontaneous and widely used form of active communication. It is quick and it is easily accessible to most people. But what is it that makes your speaking more effective? One thing that makes your speaking more effective is using correct grammar. Now, we all have been guilty of using incorrect grammar from time to time, and we can pretty much get away with it. But if a person consistently and frequently uses incorrect grammar, it can make them appear to be incompetent. So be careful about things such as subject-verb agreement, hanging and dangling participles, and mispronounced words. What else can make your speech more effective? Brevity. Keep it short and simple. Replace long phrases with short, more impactful phrases. This can be very important in a business relationship because in many cases, time is of the essence. What else can make your speech more effective? Confidence. It doesn't matter if you're speaking to one person, 100 people, or 1,000 people. Your confidence will come through in your speech. You should speak clearly. Project your voice. Speak with confidence. Speak with enthusiasm. Because if you do, you stand a better chance of being received with enthusiasm. Now, if speaking is the most widely used form of active communication, then listening must be the most widely used form of passive communication. Listening is passive because you are the recipient of the information. And sometimes you don't like the information, but you're receiving it anyway. But how can you be a more effective listener? You can be a more effective listener by being an active listener. Active listening is the act of paying close attention to the speaker. How do you know if you are listening actively? If you can gather the main points of the speaker, summarize the speech, and give it back to them, you're an active listener. Let's move on to body language. Body language is a form of communication in which you are conveying a message through nonverbal means, typically through eye contact, through hand and body motions, through the way that you are standing, your body position is all body language. It can be intentional or unintentional. It can be outward, it can be held in a little bit. But remember that your body speaks even when you don't. How can we use our bodies more effectively in communicating? Eye contact. When you are searching for someone's eyes, you are asking them to give you their attention. Hand and arm movements. Use your hands to place emphasis on your words. If you use them too much, it could actually distract from your words, so be careful. The way that you stand, your body position. If you are standing with your arms folded, or even at an angle, that can tell your audience that I'm not interested, don't approach me. Conversely, if you stand with your face forward, your hands by your side, or even your hands above your waist like this, you're saying, welcome, I'm open for conversation. If you are greeting someone with a handshake, make the handshake firm. That shows that you're giving attention to the person you're shaking hands with. So, communications, as we all know now, can be verbal and nonverbal. They can be intentional and unintentional. They can be active and they can be passive. But if you are using your speaking, your listening, and your body language more effectively, you are on your way to becoming a more effective communicator. Ms. Toastmaster.